I just realized we have 2 Daddy loaders. Whoops. Who is here longest? Daddy loader, you are. I'm gonna go for Densai for you, Daddy loader. Or new Daddy loader rather, because I think Densai was one of the dudes who just vanished. So there you are. You're back in as a programmer for 3D. Nice. Arundul, you're also back in as a network programmer. Picked up a couple of the network programmers just to help out a little bit with that, because it's definitely one of the slower things to work on. So you're back. I think you're also one who just vanished. Not sure. Your stress is a little worrying, but maybe we'll be okay. And E.T., looks like you were also one who vanished. You're the other network programmer that I picked up. Man, I don't know if there's anybody else. I gotta like re-go through the list and see who else is out there is all missing and stuff. And Andrew is ready for education. Nice. Since you're not really doing anything right now, we'll go for... Let's finish off 3D. Anybody else? Daddy loader. The original Daddy loader. You are going to be designed for 3D. And that's it. Okay. Oh god, we just have Amy and Hops on the art. That's it. Amy on 2D, Hops on 3D. We have no audio artist. What the fuck happened? How annoying this all is. Alright, audio art. I'm doing it because I want to do a contract for you guys, but I didn't have an audio artist. So it's like, hey, you can't actually do this right now. Oh, sure, you're right. Jeez. Which is weird because it says that I've got 5 of them at tier 1 and 3 of them at tier 2. What's going on with this? And I don't have anybody for tier 3 apparently. And there just don't exist any out in the world. Alright, well, Jenny Bryant, welcome. We're taking you, Jenny Bryant. Looks like Ecliptics, welcome. Jeez. Okay, so we have 3 artists. Woo boy. Game assets, let's go. Just give the designer something to do, the artist something to do, because the art's already done with this thing. Go ahead and get another press release ready with the everything. August 99. So far so good. Coding at 71% and climbing. That our contract's ready. Feel free to do whatever you want with that. Court strongly dislikes Joshua. Yeah, I know it. I know it. Believe me, I do know. It's fine though. If they have a fist fight in the parking lot, it's fine. I'll keep whoever wins. The other one, they're fired for dying. It's fine. Yes, we know. Snowball's coming soon. Could you stop writing about it? Dude, this is literally the 2nd time I've done this. Fuck off. Cutting edge. Even though it's not. Has some cool videos in it. Sounds great. Jesus, these fucking people. Send this off for review. Everything. All the reviews. See how it currently is. Or if I need to like back off and iterate it again because maybe some of the people I hired aren't actually that great. I don't know. Nah, yeah, seems pretty good. 3D and network code and audio code. "3D network and audio a bit." 3D network and audio a bit. Yeah, that's expected. That's fine. I don't think I have to worry about that. No problem. Final reviews looking pretty good. Network a 9 out of 10 still. Not really super fantastic, but overall pretty okay. I'll promote it. I don't expect to really release a whole lot of this anyway, so it's kind of whatever. We'll send off a press build. Like, I'm just hoping the day 0 sales are gonna suck ass because nobody knows about it, but I'm hoping that I can dump just tons of money into marketing and they just doing their marketing thing. Oh, hi, Ove. Like he's popping his head in around the corner or something. Yeah, like $1,000 more for each of you. Yeah, I guess. Fine. Yeah, it's whatever. Gave it a test run. Not well known. Haven't really heard about Snowball, even though you're tired of writing about it, but whatever. Might be the new big hit. All the new features. Aiming for August 99. Still not many followers. But that's okay. Like, you would think that, yeah, they're not really well known. They need to market more, but they're actively marketing, so you're getting into a lot of more followers for it because of the marketing that you're doing. Like, what? How? If I had the big following, I wouldn't need to market to get followers. I would simply just have followers as soon as I fart any information about it. But I don't have any recognition, so that's why I'm marketing, to get the followers, so I can actually make some sales initially. But if you don't have the recognition, there's no point in marketing. Yet the game yells at you for not marketing, and also for not having recognition after you release it without the followers that you couldn't get because you don't have recognition. What the fuck? It's the weirdest thing. The absolute weirdest. I'm hoping I can just tell the marketers after release, just because when you release something you can just be like, oh yeah, market it and stuff, and you just give them a budget, and I'm just going to give them no budget and just let them do it as much as I possibly can and see how that does for it. Hopefully pretty cool. Taking a look at making the Dreamworld MMO. Not a whole lot in it really, because there doesn't need to be a whole lot in it apparently for the market interest to be insane. A bit of recorded dialogue, the MMO feature, some procedural generation somehow as an MMO, that's pretty wild, and wacky physics. And that's it. And the tech levels I've dropped and adjusted a little bit. I'm currently not even bothering with the framework because I don't think I need to. If I were to go existing framework, my old one is in there, but it's not very good for any of this. So I think I'm just gonna go with no framework, and we'll just not, because like if I were to add a framework and say, yeah, I'm making a new framework, then it makes things easier for me in the future when I'm doing this kind of stuff. Like if I was making a second MMO after this down the road, then I could just go ahead and, you know, do this because, you know, the framework boosts MMO. But like, I don't know, maybe if I snowball, but then the tech levels are so low and uninteresting that it's just like, ugh. So I'm not going to bother at all. I'm not going to bother. MMO, we'll call it $70. It's the Dream Show MMO, RPG game, server 1, that's fine. Expected interest is 100%, goes for Lion 9, Dorex 8, and Snowball, of course. Focusing pretty heavily on gameplay, a bit graphics and story. No problem as far as I can tell. No royalties at all whatsoever, consumer reach over 1 million, expected interest 100%. Approximately 2 years. Let's do it. What? I trimmed the fat game. I trimmed it. Oh, I guess like the 3D graphics could be like 16 years older and still be fine, I guess, apparently. Like I'm not overshooting this like at all. I don't really know what it's getting on about. Oh, wacky physics could take off, I suppose technically, but this launches the boost to launch marketing with viral videos. Introduces some bugs to the physics objects, which I don't actually have physics objects. I'll go ahead and turn physics objects on. That makes a little more sense. And it's procedural, but not an open world? I don't know. I'll do that too. Okay. No publisher. That's fine. Develop. Yeah, it's fine. That's okay. Yeah, it's fine. I can't release this until Snowball's out. Sure. Fine. Easy. So that is something for the developers to do. Or designers, rather, while I finish up doing the operating system and everything. Although the operating system, over 1,200 bugs fixed. Jesus Christ. Coming out pretty soon. Followers, I can't get any higher. The newspaper's yelling at me whenever I try to market now, so... I don't know. We'll try just allocating a fuckload of money into marketing post-release and see how that goes. But hopefully I can get some recognition so the next Snowball will be fantastic. We've got August and 1,500 bugs. I'm just gonna go ahead and release it right now. I've already done the printing. The Dream Show... No, Snowball. Only great quality. But printing-wise, the goal was 200,000 and we've got that in stock. So we can do that. I will market it. The budget we'll set to 0. Just go for it. Go nuts. Support team. Have fun with it. And I'll put that as like a bit of priority. And we'll see how they manage. No marketing on day 0, but that's okay, I guess. It's whatever. Already a net gain of $3 million. first computing product, and I bet fans are excited to see what's in store. Is it worth your money? We've heard whispers, but they're pretty new at the computing scene. Snowball is extremely well put together, very complex, runs very smooth. So much to experience, and it's beautiful to behold. We'll see if it compares to Lion 9 by Mancorp. ... Great value, don't expect to sell very well. Should up their marketing game, because advertising in the papers with videos and press releases and everything, just don't fucking do it. Need to make a name for themselves in the market, and hopefully this release will help. Yeah, so far we got a bit of about a half heart, but we'll see what the marketing can do here. And hopefully we get some cool surge of sales for tomorrow. And it's nice, you can see the net dropping because it's taking into account the funds spent on marketing for that. It's widespread now. Okay, okay. We'll see if that continues to climb a little bit. And we'll see how the sales go over time. Not many digital sales at all. But hey, oh well. Maybe with the MMO coming out on it, perhaps that'll help it some. Speaking of, I suppose I could go ahead and announce a release date for this. We'll go for 2000, like the end of 2000, October? Nah, November. November 2000. Gives me 1 year, 1 month to finish up this iteration and develop it. Nah. Let's go... Yeah, okay, fine. Nah, we'll do it. We'll do it. November of 2000. 1 year, 1 month. That'll be alright. And Market will put together a cool release thing for it. And also queue up the hype on it. So that we don't end up losing everything immediately because I forgot to take a look at it. Unavoidable marketing now. Nice. That's a pretty good sign. So far, still profitable. And almost have the first heart in computer operating systems. Good deal. We'll release that. So it's been mentioned. Well regarded. Sketching out details, cutting edge. He's a video to show it off. Sounds great. Plan to release it November of 2000. 2,000 followers and climbing already. Because I got a pretty big fan base and they fucking love me for RPGs. And I figured I may as well do this because I'm kind of curious how an MMO would work out in the first place. And secondly, it's been a while since I've done an RPG and I'd like to not lose the recognition that I've already gained. So, yeah. 0 active users. Yay, finally! Okay, 200,000 active users, 225,000 active users. Holy shit. Yeah, that's fine. It's whatever. I guess I could also work on porting the Dream Show. Definitely into Snowball as well. And then Lion 9 with 1.5 million people. Good God. Aw, yeah, we can do modern computers, yo. And these... Oh, wow, okay, so old computers' power is actually declining. Like, this is actually changing as the years progress. I was gonna say, like, oh, it fixes the sliver there, okay. But that just means that the modern, or the 90s computer is finally starting to drop in power. So it's all relative, it seems. Interesting. Well, modern computers it is. Let's select the entire building. Or no, select the computer. And then select the room, the entire building, furniture, selected furniture types, replace with a modern computer. Is that also going to upgrade all the laptops? I think it might. An employee has been assigned an executive chair in a room that the employee is not allowed in. I don't understand. I mean, generally, yeah, totally. Okay. So just this room, just the computer, furniture types, replace, keeping with the laptop. Okay, but like computer assignments and everything, they don't these 3 rooms here. Select a computer, selected furniture types, and assign. There, they're not assigned. That's okay. I'm not sure what that error message is on about and how that happened in the first place, but it's okay now. Jeez, would you look at it? It's actually like coding and shit and stuff and things. My god. Never actually looked at the laptop, but the laptop is also the same thing as the 90s computer with the clock-o clock. Ah, nice. I can also get the server racks. They're a lot uglier and quite a lot louder, but 5 times the bandwidth, and they still last longer. Oh. Oh, right, yeah, they're slightly fatter, aren't they? That was a thing. Working on a, just a big fat game asset thing for the artists, although we don't have many artists spare because the, I just have the 3 of them, so that's a bit silly, but I'll boost that, and there you go, so they work on that mostly. So let's build mode. Move you guys and upgrade ya. And then scoot you back in and see. Oh god, really? Really? Alright. 5 times the bandwidth, but quite a lot more space. Oh, what? What's blocking you? Ha! Alright, you're way down here, in the middle of nowhere. There's not even lights over here. I wonder if that's what it is, the lights. I think it might be, you know. Here we go. So server 1 is quite beastly. 30 gigabit per second bandwidth now on it. Fucking hell. It's ready for some action. It's only 3% load right now while programming the MMO and doing this game asset thing. Jeez. Loads of space. I wonder if I start getting hosting contracts now that we're in 2000. McIntyre, you're in as a 3-star artist. Figured I could use a little bit more help with art, so I've picked you up. And change your role to just art. And we can move on. I had to pause the contract because I don't want them working on that at all. I want to get the MMO definitely done before November. Snowball, I think, because its sales are kind of plummeting. I can't port that. Change price. We're gonna drop this in price like big time. It's like 60 bucks. It's almost cut into, it's like a third of what it once was almost. It was like 150 bucks before, I think. Jeez. Go get it. Hopefully that helps a bit. 250,000 active users. Just because the marketing net is dropping quite a lot, and I've had to limit the marketing because we were losing so much money. So we're just doing 20,000 in marketing now. It is still unavoidable. Tink, and finishes up like straight away. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe the MMO helps it out in a little bit. I'm not sure. I think I'll send out a press build of the MMO. And also get some review going. Well regarded. People have been anticipating it. Looks amazing. All the new features. It'll be out any moment now. Fuck yeah, it's out like today. Today or tomorrow. Fucking go! That's alright. It's close enough. It should be just fine. Yeah, 9.9. No problem. So I'll just go ahead and tomorrow release it. Yeah. Print, pause. Maximum. It's at $264 per month. What? Oh, did I already? I guess I already said it? I guess I already said it. Okay, cool. Go do that then. Don't worry about these as much, like, at all. $3 million we made. The Dream Show MMO has been released, and they are already well known in the industry. We've got the scoop. The Dream Show MMO is a sequel to the highly regarded The Dream Show, but it isn't as good. Positive surprise, complicated, very stable, full of art, humbling to witness, competing with Footworld Show 2 by Fist Street. Great value, will most likely become popular. Okay, I need to market that. My releases, the Dream Show MMO. Market, no budget, it's fine. Go nuts with it. And port to whatever else is out there. Sure, that'll work. Outstanding quality it managed. 64,000 active users. Printing wise, getting some more in stock. Okay. I think I'm gonna go ahead and just like cancel these print jobs. I don't think I need them there. So just pound this out as much as you can. And I think I'm gonna change it to just like 100,000. I don't think it'll be that massive of a success. 137,000 active users now. Okay, okay. Marketing snowball. Wait. Okay, you're up. Marketing snowball. Just 1 priority. Marketing the Dream Show, like 3 priority. I might like limit that to just like 100,000 or something actually. Because I don't know. I don't want them to go too nuts with it, because we already have the recognition, and over 1 million fans, too. That's pretty awesome. Yeah, unavoidable marketing. As it fucking should be. Bing! It's so quickly there. We're spending like a couple $1 million marketing it every day, I think. No wonder Snowball plummeted. Set this to maybe just like 5,000, like keep marketing it a bit, but really not a whole lot, please. We got a couple stars for that though, for the operating system computer, so that's quite good. The next one that we do, Snowball 2, should be quite nice. I just have to figure out what the hell my teams are doing and what employees have got where and how. And maybe even scale up depending on how the MMO is. Server usage only 11%. I expected more. Oh my god, a hosting deal. There we are. $2.53 per megabit per hour. Currently using 217 megabit per second. It could be using 3.6 gigabit per second. If you do the maths, that's a lot of money you're making per hour. Like, that is just fucking insane for doing nothing. Nothing at all. It super duper pays for itself and then some. And it gets so out of hand. Ugh. And there's that. $297,000 contract. They get up there in the late game like, holy shit. You can almost do contracts for $1 million at max stars. Yikes. Put together a really quick website for the street dump. Yeah, okay. But they get pretty fancy though with like the requirements and everything that they're doing, and it's like, I need you to basically finish this thing. They expect it to be outstanding. Oh boy, education to do. R and duel. Well, I was told I could also like select multiple people, and it goes through the education one by one. So I'll try that, I suppose. So these are all programmers. I could just throw them into their own little menu. All right, well, that's nice. I like that. Because I know with some things it'd be like if you do the multiple thing. Back in the day, the way with education, you wouldn't be able to then select who does what. You're just telling all of them to do the same education, so I wasn't sure how this would do that. But cool. We got R&Duel set up. You can do, I guess we'll go with 3D? Well, no, let's get you at least 2 stars with everything. I think that's a decent bet. Did I just send one person just then? I'm not convinced I did. Program. Get you a bit of network. Carrot Beast. Wait, what? Okay, I guess I didn't have program. Okay. Front engine, designer. I thought those all had programming levels, but I guess not. Front engine, we'll go for 2D design. No. Well, nah, yeah, 3D. Yeah, let's get 1 star so you can help out with all the stuff. And you had multiple. Oh, Jesus. All right. Cool. Hops as an artist. Quartz and Yashua gonna fight. Cool, cool. Just no, not network design. Oh, fucking thing. I wish. Can we just educate for our primary roles, please? Mentat Anki, lead role improvement for HR unlocks the handle education. Really curious how that'll work. I'm not sure. Let's do it though. And then you've got just a fuckload of promotions in other areas, but I'm not bothering with that. Because then you'll just want more money. Although it could be that they still want more money even if I don't actually spend their point. I don't know. I'm just going through throwing people around in places and areas. I don't know. Some 3D art for you. No real rhyme or reason to it. Eventually, assuming they don't retire like tomorrow, they'll probably have to go back in. I'm not really sure. Sometimes I give them the point, like you got 3 of them. So sometimes I'll say like, oh yeah, 3D, and it just applies instantly. And then I can still choose another one. I really don't know. The whole thing's just a bit odd. I want people to have a bit of skill everywhere, so they can always help out with just the most basic features, because that definitely seems to be a thing. Where you'll have programmers sitting during the coding phase, because the only thing that needs to be worked on right now is like audio, but all the audio features that you've got in, they don't have any specialization in that at all whatsoever, so they just sit there with the thumb up their ass with nothing to do. Which isn't ideal. So I figure at least give everybody a little bit of experience around here and there, and that'll be fine. Seems to be generally alright. Bunch of wolves running around outside. Get out of here! Jeez! We're working here. Yeah, it's still making money, but not a whole lot. And it's already finished at 11 o'clock in the morning. That's good stuff. How are these servers doing? Doing okay. Only 10% surprisingly. Alright. Pretty much everybody's away. But I guess I can still go for doing another operating system. And we'll see about making another snowball. Well, actually, hold on. Let me port. I can probably do some porting. Active users. Yep, a bit. Not a lot really. Tiger X2, Sloth OS 11, Next Blinds 11. We're going on a phone. Awesome. We're porting our MMO to a phone. That doesn't sound like a good idea. I'll also change the price of it. We'll call it 50 bucks. There you go. Done. Easy. Simple. This guy, change your price. You'll be like, I don't really care, 15 bucks.